I'll do it tomorrow. This is everyone's favorite phrase. Adults and children alike think of tomorrow as a magical place where they'll easily muster up energy and motivation to complete a task. Whether it be writing an essay, doing taxes, or paying bills, later in tomorrow always seems like a better time to accomplish goals. According to an article written in Psychology Today in 2015, chronic and persistent procrastination affects 20% of the population. Today, I will be telling you about the benefits of using the 2-minute rule to combat procrastination. The 2-minute rule states that if a task takes less than 2 minutes to finish, just do it immediately, and longer tasks just take 2 minutes to start. I admit that I'm a procrastinator myself. However, I have been inspired by the theory of James Clear, and I have been using the 2-minute rule for a while now. First, we'll be explaining why procrastination should be avoided. Then, we'll be talking about how the 2-minute rule can be used to get any small task done. And lastly, we'll be talking about how the 2-minute rule can help you get started on any project. So without further procrastination, let's begin the presentation. We'll first be speaking about why procrastination is a bad habit to get into. According to Paula Spencer Scott from WebMD, in an article published in 2015, people tend to put off tasks that are time-consuming, hard, and unpleasant. However, the problem is that every task or issue that you put off still looms over your head. Just because you put off writing an essay for a couple of days doesn't mean that the essay will magically write itself. Instead, according to Eric Jaffe from an article from The Observer published in 2013, procrastination causes additional stress and guilt on top of the original issue. Now that we've learned about why procrastination is so bad, how can we use the 2-minute rule to combat the problem? The second point is that many tasks can be completed in less than 2 minutes. Michael Krantz from the State News on November 4, 2013, speaks about how easily little chores can add up and create an overall dirty atmosphere. Little chores such as putting away laundry, washing dishes, often take less than 2 minutes to complete. However, these unpleasant tasks can quickly pile up if they are not completed. But what about tasks that take more than 2 minutes? Imagine what your life would be like with constant motivation. Remember all those New Year's resolutions that you make again and again on January 1st? Ultimately, the year flies by and you realize you didn't lose those 50 pounds, you didn't read those 20 books, and you didn't start the blog you wanted to start. Next time you're faced with a task, just remember that the first 2 minutes are the hardest, and once you get past the initial hump, it'll be easier. For example, you wake up and you know you want to run today. You set your goal early in the morning. But when it comes time later in the day to actually start running, all you want to do is sit around and bum and watch television. However, all you need to do is get past the first 2 minutes of the task. Motivate yourself to start putting on your shoes and just run for 2 minutes, and suddenly you're exercising. If you need to complete an essay for your class, just spend 2 minutes to write the first couple sentences, and suddenly you find yourself writing an essay. Need to write a speech for your public speaking class? Just start the first 2 minutes of writing your speech, and in no time, you've got yourself a speech. First, we learned about why procrastination is bad. Then, we learned about how we should complete little tasks immediately, and at last, we learned about how the 2-minute rule can be used to begin any project. I can't motivate myself to write an essay is no longer an excuse when it comes to why you can't start it. And in the time it took you to listen to my speech, you could have begun to accomplish one of your New Year's resolutions. So what's stopping you now?